Okay, so here we are. Giardia treatment, 5 days in. There's my cockatiels. And there's no more stinky giant splats in the bottom of that cage. I just cleaned it this morning, and there were still a few from yesterday or the day before, but now there's the big giant misformed and stinky is not there anymore. They look more like regular poop. The ranitazole does make them feel bad. So we're on the 5th day. A lot of them seem to be kind of getting past that, but there are some. It seems the ones that were the sickest, like old Pearl here, see how she's kind of fluffed up and looking unhappy. There's Fancy back there. If any parakeet had Giardia, it was Fancy. She's not been well pretty much since I got her. And the guy that bred her has completely shut down his aviary because he couldn't get any of his birds to breed anymore, which meant they were all sick. So I hope she makes it through this. I'm supporting them by every second day putting a little salt and a little, potassium in their water, electrolytes, because the ranitazole makes their stomach upset. It gives them diarrhea as though they didn't already have it, and makes them want to vomit. So every second day I add a little electrolyte solutions in an attempt to counteract diarrhea and vomiting. They do seem to be feeling a little better. That's Storm and Gray, who are both mauves, and seem to be forming a breeding alliance. While their females are in sight here, and the two of them, although they were never together before, are now all of a sudden forming a breeding alliance, which is kind of interesting. And old Blue over here has been trying to form a breeding alliance with Aqua, and I think he's starting to succeed. So, interesting behavior, but they're all kind of overcrowded and unhappy. There's Hedwig back there. She had it pretty bad too, but she's handling it. So they're starting to look like better. I think their bodies are starting to adjust to the medication and such. But we have 5 more days to go. So it is what it is. And I can't stop treating anybody, because if I do, then I endanger the entire flock. So if somebody gets so sick that they die from this, there's not really a lot I can do, because I have to treat them. Or else, if one slides by with it, then they all get it again. Just a matter of time. So today I did the second bleaching of the cages. As you can see, the plants in the bottom of the cage don't seem to mind the bleach at all. So I'm definitely going to have to take a weed eater to them and then cover over what's left with a heavy layer of dirt so that they won't grow back. Today I actually took a bowl with some really strong bleach solution in it and a scrubber sponge, and I scrubbed each and every single one of those perches the full length of it. Because if there's anywhere that they're going to pick it up again, it's there, and on the edge of the door right there where they like to sit and squawk at each other through the doors. So, and then I resprayed the entire bottom. I sprayed all the breeding cages again. All of the perches were washed in the dishwasher along with their their water dishes. I redid the big one today. And the weather has not been as warm as I had hoped. Lovely gray skies up there. But it is supposed to warm up in the next couple of days, so it is what it is. And in the breeding shed here, I have my untreated birds. I can't give these guys ranitazole because it'll kill their babies immediately. I can't leave them without any treatment at all because the Giardia will kill their babies immediately. So, these guys are all being treated with tetracycline because it holds the Giardia at bay. It keeps it down enough so that the parents remain healthy and the babies can grow. Hyacinth here has had the hardest time of the two. Her third baby I had to pull out and euthanize a couple of days ago. I have a chloroform, so I just put it in a box with cotton ball and let it quietly slip away. But it was seriously deformed. Seriously deformed. I didn't save it, so I'm not going to show that to you. But its legs were sticking straight out to the side, and if you laid it on its stomach, its legs like ejected it back onto its back, so it could never be upright, and the whole thing. It was just not good. So, but her remaining two babies, the oldest one looks fabulous, and the second one, which was kind of questionable, legs looked a little splayed, maybe joints a little swollen type of thing, in 24 hours has changed dramatically. So I think maybe the sickness is making her resources limited enough so that only 2 babies is what she's going to be able to handle. So they're going in there because I have started messing with their nest box. Now that the babies are over 2 years old, I clean it out, I put shavings in it, I've banded both of the babies, and they do not like me messing with their babies. So we're just going to look anyway, though, because I just can't not look. Okay, you two, out you go. Look at those babies, Papa. See those babies? The big one's looking really nice, and the little one's looking better now. So I think we're in good shape. And Royal and Matilda over here, these two are just the bomb, man. They are not, Matilda just doesn't mess around. I think they might have 2 mauve babies. They both have a single dark factor, so they could throw about a quarter of their babies should be mauves or double dark factors. And these two look to me like they're both mauves. They're certainly white-based. And then there's a little number 3 down there who's just growing beautifully. Clearly, Matilda has the resources to handle 3 babies. And the fact that the other 2 are huge does not allow her to forget about little one, because he is just fat and sassy. So, all right, so they're going to stay on tetracycline until those babies fledge, are big enough to come out of the nest and eat a little on their own. And then I'm going to take them and move them into the kitchen so that they're not out here with all the other birds that have been cured already. And I'll treat the whole family in there with the ranitazole as they get a little bigger. So we probably have to go another 2 weeks before we get there. But they seem to be doing pretty well, so we'll just keep going with that. Alright, that's the update. Hopefully next time I post, it will be me putting all those treated and cured and cleaned birds back into treated and cured and cleaned cages. Okay, bye-bye.